Hare Krishna, here Prabhu. Are you able to read? Are you in a position to read? Another pranam for joining. Or anybody likes to read, please. Mataji's, Prabhuji's.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yeah.
I'll read, Prabhuji.
Yeah, please.
In this age of Kali, the practical system of religion for everyone is the chanting of the name of Godhead. This was introduced in this age by Lord Chaitanya. Bhakti Yoga actually begins with the chanting of the holy name as confirmed by Madhavacharya in his commentary on the Mukunda Mundaka Upanishad. He quotes this verse from the Narayana Samhita. Dvapariyair Janer Vishnuhu Pancharatrastu Kevalaihi Kalautu Nama Matrena Pujyate Bhagavan Harihi. In the Dwapara Yuga, people should worship Lord Vishnu only by the regulative principles of the
This one. Pancharatrika means deity worship. And, yes.
and other such authorized books. In the age of Kali, however, people should simply chant the holy names of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Adi Leela 3.40. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram.
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank you, Mataji. Thank you. Madhvacharya, in his commentary of Mundaka Upanishad, he quotes this verse. This is from Narayana Samhita. Dwapariyai Janair Vishnu Pancharatris tu Kevalai Kalautu Nama Matrena Pujyate Bhagavan Hari. Many references. Actually, one of the video is Prabhu Amarendra Prabhu. We quoted close to 28 verses, 28 reference points. Only chant. Why only we have to chant the holy names? This one is one of the verse, beautiful verse. Kalautu Nama Matrena. Kalikalena Nama Rupa Krishna Avatara. Bhagavatam says. Here this is. Kalautu Nama Matrena. Hare Nama Eva Kevalam. So here Kalautu Nama Matrena Pujyate Bhagavan Hari. Mana puja is not actually when we do chanting of the holy names, we are doing puja to Krishna. We are performing devotional activity. First activity starts with Bhakti Yoga starts with beginning with chanting the holy names of the Lord. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Pancharatris Kevalai. Pancharatri devotional deity worship. Radhamuni described how to perform deity worship. All of our ISKCON temples follow the Pancharatrika Vidhi. The format he has given, Narada Muni. So, through that, by regulative principles of devotion service, deity worship, it's saying that in the age of Kali, however, people should simply chant the holy names of the Lord. Again, that verse, always remember, right? Hare Nama, Kevalam Kalau Nasteva Gataganyata. Only way. There are other no ways, no other ways. Only chant the holy names of the Lord. అందుకే ఎనీ అదర్ ఇన్స్టిట్యూషన్ వాళ్ళు ఏదో చెప్తారు కావచ్చు మంత్రం ఇది చేయాలి అష్టాక్షరి మంత్రం దశాక్షరి మంత్రం ఇట్లా ఉంటాయి పంచాక్షరి మంత్రాలు బట్ అవర్ ఇన్స్టిట్యూషన్ స్టార్ట్స్ విత్ దిస్ చాంట్ ద హోలీ నేమ్స్ ఆఫ్ ద లార్డ్ సిన్సియర్లీ అండ్ టేక్ అప్ సీరియస్ భక్తి ప్రాసెస్ అండ్ ఎలివేట్ అవర్ సెల్స్. Thank you so much. Let us begin with Mangalacharana prayers. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Niti Namine. नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे. जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद. हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे. मूकं करोति वाचालं पंगुं लंघयते गिरिमित्कृपातं वन्दे श्रीगुरुं दीनतारिणं परमानन्दमाधवं श्रीचैतन्यमीश्वरम् మా పవిత్ర పవిత్ర సర్వావస్థం గతో యస్మరేత్ పుండరీకాక్ష సాభ్యాభ్యాంతరం శ్రీ శ్రీ విష్ణు శ్రీ విష్ణు శ్రీ విష్ణు. Today we will again go through the review points, right, from Chaitanya Charitamrita. We have done 5th chapter of Adi Leela, the appearance of Balarama, the 5th chapter, glories of Lord Balarama, right? So thank you so much, Raju Prabhu, every time scanning and sending. This is the 17-page document. I know you put a little effort to scroll the pages and get this scanning done. Appreciated, Prabhu, for the service. So now what will we do? What we will do, directly we will go through each section, 1 to 6, 7 to 12, 13 to 49, 50 to 92, 50 to 92, yes, 93 to 108, whatever we can, slowly we can, no rush. Let us understand. And some important topics like, Krishna's first expansion is Lord Balarama. Through Lord Balarama is Sankarshan. Through this, Chaturviha forms come into existence, expansion. We have to repeatedly understand. Actually, sometimes it get into in our mind and always gets confusion. Let us read slowly, no worries. 126 to 130.
Chapter, this very important chapter, means like we need to know all the Vishnu, that whoever knows about 3 Vishnus, they will liberate, right? So
yes, Chaturviha forms, right? Vasudeva Sankarshana, Aniruddha, Vasudeva Sankarshana, Pradyumna and Aniruddha. Will 126 to 130. It's different. He has given this Prabhu, Gauranga Darshan Prabhu, classified in and out. These scholars and these devotees, in and out, they read and put the proper sections. Let us directly go here. So start with Mataji, Deepa Mataji. You can start, and you can share in between if you want to discuss anything. Yeah.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Dandavat Pranam.
Yeah, no.
Obeisances and obeisances to Lord Nityananda. Should I read?
Sloka also, please read, Mataji. It's okay. Yeah.
Vande Ananta Bhutaishwaryam Shri Nityanandam Ishwaram Yashyechaya Tat Swarupam Agyenapi Nirupyate. Obeisances to Lord Shri Nityananda, Supreme Lord, whose opulence is wonderful and unlimited. By his will, even a fool can understand his identity. All glories to Lord Chaitanya and his associates. Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya. Adi Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya, Jaya Nityananda, Jaya Dvaita
Chandra Jaya
Bhakta Vrinda.
అందరు అన్మ్యూట్ చేసి ఒకసారి అనండి ప్లీజ్. అందరు అన్మ్యూట్ చేసి మంచిగా గట్టిగా విత్ గుడ్ మార్నింగ్ వైబ్స్. జయ జయ అందరు కలిసి అనండి. జయ జయ శ్రీ చైతన్య, జయ నిత్యానంద, జయ అద్వైత చంద్ర, జయ గౌర భక్త వృంద.
I have described the glory of Sri Krishna Chaitanya in 6 verses. Described the glory of Sri Krishna Chaitanya in 6 verses. Adi 1.1 to 6. Explained in 4 chapters. Adi 1 to 4. Now in 5 verses. Adi 1.7 to 11. Explained in this chapter. I shall describe the glory of Lord Nityananda. Identity of Lord Balarama. Sarva Avatari Krishna Swayam Bhagavan. The Supreme Personality Krishna is the fountainhead of all incarnations. Tanhara Dvitiya Deha Shri Balarama. Lord Balarama is his second body. Ekai Swarupa Donhe Bhinna Matra Kaya. These two are one and same identity. They differ only in form. Adya Kaya Vyuha Krishna Leelara Sahaya. Balarama is the first bodily expansion of Krishna who assists in Krishna's pastimes. Identity of Nityananda. That original Sri Lord Krishna appeared in Navadvipa as Lord Chaitanya, and Balarama appeared with him as Lord Nityananda.
Yes, Mataji. So when we worship Gaur Nitai, indirectly we are worshipping Krishna and Balarama, right? Here only it's saying the original Lord Krishna appeared in Navadvipa as Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and Balarama appeared with him as Lord Nityananda. Right. Lavanya, want to read 7 to 12?
You please carry on. I'm with Kinder.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. Samyukta Mataji, kindly read this complete section 7 to 12 verses.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Yeah.
7 to 12, explanation of Adi Leela 1.7, Lord Nityananda's 5 forms. Nityananda, the source of 5 expansions. Sankarshanaha, Karanatoya Sai, Garbodha Sai cha, Ayobdhi Sai, Sheshascha, Yasyamsa, Kalahasa Nitya, Nandakya, Ramaha, Saranam Namastu. Sankarshana, Karanodaka Sai Vishnu, Garbodaka Sai Vishnu, Kshirodaka Sai Vishnu, and Shesha are his plenary portions and the portions of his plenary portions. May the Sri Nityananda Rama be my shelter. Lord Balarama is Mula Sankarshana, the original Sankarshana. He assumes 5 other forms to serve Lord Krishna. In 4 forms, Mahasankarshana, Karunadaka Sai Vishnu, Garbhodaka Sai Vishnu, and Kshirodaka Sai Vishnu. He executes the order of Krishna in the work of creation and in the form of Lord Sesha. He serves Krishna in various ways. Balarama is Nityananda. In all the forms, he tastes the transcendental bliss of serving Krishna. That same Balarama is Lord Nityananda, the companion of Lord Gaura Sundara. By these verses 7 to 11, the world can know the truth about Lord Nityananda. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Hare Krishna. Lord Balaram is a Mula Sankarshana, original Sankarshana. Assumes 5 other forms to serve Lord Krishna. So here 5 forms means Mahasankarshana and the 3 Karnadakshay Vishnu, Garbhodakshay Vishnu, Kshirodakshay Vishnu. And in the work of creation, he executes the orders of Krishna in the work of creation. In the form of Lord Shesha, he serves Krishna in various ways. Shesha. Okay. Yeah, sure, Prabhu. Lavish Prabhu, sure. He's driving now. Thank you. That's the thing. So we have to remember. First body, first expansion through Sankarshana, through Balarama's Mahasankarshana, original Sankarshana. Constantly serving Lord Krishna. Okay. Yeah.
Mahasankarshana and this Mahasankarshana and Karnodakshay Vishnu are same, no, actually. Mahasankarshana and
Mahavishnu, right?
Mahavishnu, Mahasankarshana, Karnodakshay Vishnu are same, right?
Same
No,
means
Prabhuji, no. This Narayana, this Mahasankarshan comes from Narayana Prabhuji, like from Mula Sankarshan. I'll send the chart, Prabhuji.
Yeah, if you find it, share that.
Yeah,
and Karnadakshay Vishnu are both are same, no, Prabhuji. Mahavishnu and Karnadakshay Vishnu.
Mahavishnu, Karnadakshay Vishnu, same Prabhuji, but Mahavishnu comes from Mahasankarshan.
Okay.
That is the second Chaturvyuha, second quadruple expansion, which comes from Narayana again, and which in turn comes from Mula Sankarshan. That is the primary Sankarshan, and who is directly comes from Balram, and Balram comes from Krishna.
So Krishna, Balram, Mahavishnu, Karnodakshay Vishnu, Garbhodakshay Vishnu, Kshirodakshay Vishnu.
Yes,
And
Prabhuji, but
again,
in between there is one Chaturvyuha between that. So from that Chaturvyuha, that Sankarshan is Mula Sankarshan, and from that Mula Sankarshan, and from that Mula Sankarshan comes Narayana, and from the Narayana comes the second Chaturvyuha. And that second Chaturvyuha is Mahasankarshan, which who comes from like directly from Narayana.
Please share that chat if you have
I'll share
after
that
the call. After.
Yes, after the class.
Let's read. Sandhya Mataji, you want to read?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. 11 to 12.
Voice is low, Mataji. Your voice is low.
Now is it fine, Prabhuji?
Yeah, little better.
Balarama is Nityananda.
This one, this section.
Okay,
13 to 49.
okay, Prabhuji.
పుట్టుకల లెక్కనా
13.1, I 13, I
Yeah, Sankarshana in the Chaturvyuha. Sorry, Mataji, I accidentally muted. Haribol.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yeah, no, please read, Mataji.
13 to 49, explanation of Adi 1.8, Sankarsana in Chaturyuga. 13, I take shelter of Lord Nityananda, who expanded as Sankarsana. Adi 1.8, Mayatite Vyapi Vaikunta Loke, far beyond the material creation in Vaikunta. Purnaishwarye Sri Chaturvyuha Madhye, possessing full opulences and residing in the midst of the Chaturvyuha. Rupam Yashodhati Shankarsanakyam Tam Sri Nityananda Ramam Prapadye. Is Shankarsana, who is an expansion of Lord Nityananda, I surrender unto him. 14 to 31, description of the Paravyoma. Paravyoma, beyond material nature lies the spiritual sky, Paravyoma, or the Vaikunta region, which is all pervading, infinite and supreme. It is residence of Lord Krishna and his incarnations. Like Krishna himself, it possesses all transcendental attributes such as the 6 opulences. The Paravyoma is Krishna's manifested internal potency. There are no qualitative differences there. Everything is spiritual, everything is good, and everything possesses the spiritual form of Sri Krishna himself. Krishna Loka. Krishna Loka is the highest region of the spiritual sky, and it has 3 divisions: Dwaraka, Mathura, and Gokula. 7 to 18, Sri Gokula, the highest of all, is also called Vraja, Goloka, Svetadvipa, and Vrindavana. Like Krishna's body, Gokula is all pervading, Sarvaga, infinite, Ananta, and supreme, Vibhu, expanding without any restriction. Gokula on earth, that abode is manifested in the material world by Krishna's will. It is identical to the original Gokula. The Lord's Dhamas, abodes, are movable by his omnipotent will. When they appear on earth, they give us the facility to see spirit with material eyes. Chintamani Bhumi. Its land is touchstone, Chintamani, and its forest abound with desired trees, Kalpavriksha, material eyes, Charma Chakshu. See, it is an ordinary place, Prema Netra, but with the eyes of love of Godhead, one can see its real identity as the place of Krishna's pastimes with Gopas and Gopis. Qualities of Gokula. Cows yield all desires in those abodes, built with spiritual gems and surrounded by millions of desired trees. Lord Govinda is always served with great reverence and affection by hundreds and thousands of Lakshmis. Brahma Samhita 5.29, Chintamani Prakara. Krishna's expansion in the modes of in the 3 divisions of Krishna Loka. Lord Krishna manifests his own form in Mathura and Dwaraka. He enjoys pastimes in various ways by expanding into the Chaturvyuha, quadruple forms. Vasudeva, Shankarshana, Pradyumna, and Aniruddha are the primary quadruple forms, from whom all other quadruple forms are manifested. Krishna performs pastimes with his personal associates only in these 3 places. Pastimes of Lord Narayana. In the Vaikunta planets, the Lord manifests as Narayana with 4 hands holding conch, disc, club, and lotus, full of great opulence. Served by his energy Shri, which maintains a cosmic manifestation, Bhu, which creates the cosmos, and Nila, which destroys the creation. He performs various past tense. Prabhuji, here Neela tends to Lord Shiva, Prabhuji.
Which destroys the creation. Yeah. Sri Bhu Neela. See, Srushti Sthiti Laya, there is another meaning, right? So Srushti Sthiti Laya. Right.
Yeah. Yes, Prabhuji. Deliverer of the Jivas. Although his only activity is pastimes, he still delivers the fallen souls by offering them 4 kinds of liberation: Salokya, Sampya, Samipya, Shastri, and Sarupya. Those who attend Brahma Sayujya cannot enter Vaikunta. Siddhaloka. Siddhaloka, outside the Vaikunta planets, is the atmosphere of glowing effulgence. Jyotir Maya Mandala, comprising the supremely bright rays of Krishna's body. It is beyond material nature. Its essence is spiritual. Chit Swarupa, but it does not have spiritual varieties. Nahi Chit Shakti Vikara. Like sunlight, externally the sun is surrounded by homogeneous Nirvishesha effulgence, but on the inside it is full of varieties. Sa Vishesha, such as chariots, horses, and other appliances of the sun god. Even enemies can attain Siddhaloka. Many have attained the Lord by observing their minds in him through lust, envy, fear, or affection. Srimad Bhagavatam 7.1.30 Kamad Dveshad Bhayat. Whereas the devotees attain Krishna like the sun, his enemies attain the oneness of Brahman like sunshine.
BRS means Bhakti Rasam Sindhu. It's
Oh.
specified.
Bhakti Rasa. 1.2.278. Shall I continue, Prabhuji?
Yeah, you can continue if you want. Yeah.
Okay. Paravyoma versus Siddhaloka. In the spiritual sky, Paravyoma, there are varieties of pastimes within the spiritual energy. Nana Chit Shakti Vilasa. Outside the Vaikunta planets appears the impersonal reflection of light. Nirvishesha Jyotir Bhima, the effulgence of Lord's body. Those fit for Sayujya liberation merge into it. Residents of Siddhaloka, the Siddhas reside there, absorbed in the bliss of Brahman. Demons killed by the Lord also attain that realm.
Brahmanda Purana.
Brahmanda Purana.
So Brahman realization, Brahman Paramatma, Bhagavan realization. Brahman realization is just a Sat form. So always eternity is there. But there is no Chit, Sat, Chit Ananda is not there. Chit means knowledgeable and Ananda means blissful. Those other two aspects are not there. Yeah. You can conclude with this.
Okay, Prabhuji. 40 to 49 Mahashankarshana. Second Chaturvyuha, in that spiritual sky, on the 4 sides of Narayana are the second Chaturvyuha expansions. Vasudeva, Shankarsana, Pradyumna, and Aniruddha. They are purely transcendental. There, the personal feature of Balarama called Mahashankarshana is the shelter of the spiritual energy. Chit Shakti Ashraya. He is the primary cause, the cause of all causes. Opulences of Shankarsana. One variety of pastimes of the spiritual energy is described as pure goodness, Visuddha Sattva. It comprises all the abodes of Vaikunta. The 6 opulences they're all spiritual and they are all manifestations of the opulence of Shankarsana. Shelter of Jivas, Purushas, and everything. Mahashankarsana is a shelter of all Jivas. He is the original shelter of the Purusha, from whom this world is created and in whom it is dissolved. He is the shelter of everything. He is wonderful in every respect and his opulences are infinite. Even Ananta cannot describe his glory. Conclusion that Shankarsana, who is transcendental pure goodness, is a partial expansion of Nityananda Rama. Now Adi 1.9 is explained.
Thank you, Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Thank you very much for reading complete section. Anybody wants to share or add, discuss? It's a close to how many verses? 13 to 49 verses, close to 36 verses is describing here. So Paravyoma, another name of spiritual sky is Paravyoma. Right, and Goloka, here explaining about the original manifestation of Goloka, Gokula, Vrindavana, the different names, Vraja, Goloka, Svetadvipa, Vrindavana, is the highest of all. That's why Golok Vrindavan said is beyond the Vaikuntha planets. Where Krishna, so that's where Nitya Leela. Nitya Leela, always. So whatever Vrindavan pastimes we see 5,000 years back, it's appearing every other planet, other systems. Nitya Leela, that's where called Nitya Leelas. Somewhere it's happening, pastimes of the Lord. So Gokula on the earth is non-different from original Golok Vrindavana, original Vrindavan. And it's a Chintamani Bhumi. Chintamani Bhumi. It gives lands of touchstone. Chintamani, if we, Chintamani, what is that Chintamani jewel? Touchstone. If we, anybody knows what exactly the Chintamani, anybody want to share what is the Chintamani means? Why it's described Chintamani Bhumi regards to Vrindavan? So, and its forests abound with desired trees, kalpavrukshas, materialize, charma chakshu. That's why our eyes cannot perceive things. It's a beyond our conception. Beyond our conception. That's why got charma chakshu, materialize. Materialize sees it as an ordinary place. Just like where we get experience the original, it's a prey within. That's where in Brahma Samhita, anointed with there is one verse, Brahma Samhita. Premanjanachyuta Bhakti Vilochane. And anointed with love in our eyes, then we can experience Prema Netra, but with the eyes of love of God. Prema Netra, Premanjanachyuta Bhakti Vilochane. It's in Brahma Samhita prayer. But with the eyes of love of God, one can see its real identity as the place of Krishna's passing with Gopas and Gopis. Qualities of Gokula. So 3 divisions of Krishna Loka, Mathura, Dwaraka, and Vrindavan. In the spiritual world also it's there. Madhura, Dwaraka, and Vrindavan. 3 divisions of Krishna Loka. Krishna's pastimes we see in Madhura, Vrindavan, and Dwaraka, right? Yeah. So this is, remember this one. He enjoys pastimes in various ways by expanding into Chaturvya, quadruple forms. These 4 forms, Vasudeva, Sankarsana, Pradyumna, Aniruddha, the primary quadruple forms, from whom all other quadruple forms are manifested. Krishna performs pastimes with his personal associates only in these 3 places. That's why Golok Vrindavan, Krishna Loka. Krishna Loka is in 3 divisions, Madhura, Dwaraka, and Vrindavan. We see the pastimes, right? Same in original, in his original place. That's where it's come from spiritual world. All these places are so potent. Why we go to these, spiritual places to get the blessings, to purify, to take darshan, to be in the spiritual world. Here only says, right, non-different from original Dham, Golok Vrindavan. Spiritual world. It's a spiritual world. Right? In Vrindavan, Radhe Radhe Radhe, every other person resides. In the spiritual world also always chant the glories of the names, glories of the Lord. Right? Radhe 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 Vrindavan.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Ah,
So
Prabha,
here it is telling, I mean, here it is Vasudeva, Sankarshana, Pradyumna, Aniruddha are the primary quadruple forms. But Mataji just now said this is
primary.
But
Another expansion is there. Vasudeva, Sankarshana, Pradyumna, Aniruddha, first expansion. Actually, there is a chart. Actually, I have also seen.
Sankarshan is Mula Sankarshan, Prabhuji, in that first quadruple expansion. And from that comes the second, in that second Sankarshan we call Maha Sankarshan. I'll send the chart, Prabhuji.
PDF ఉంది అది.
Chart prepare చేసినాను, chart ఉంది.
Can you come down, Prabhuji? Can you come down 41 to 45?
41.
45 to 47, Prabhuji.
Japan.
Yeah, here also it is telling that Mahasankarsana is the shelter of all jivas. He is the original shelter of all Purusha. And from this world he is created. So, but we have discussed that Mahavishnu is right. Mahavishnu is the like Mahavishnu, Kalakshay Vishnu is the I mean, he is the creator of all the unlimited universes, right?
Yeah, Mahavishnu malli Mahasankarshan nunde vastaru kada Prabhuji. So he is putting the root cause there. Mahasankarshan nunde Mahavishnu vastaru, Karnodakasaya Vishnu. This Mahasankarshan is second quadruple expansion, Prabhuji.
Okay.
So first is original, is that original quadruple forms. Vasudeva, Sankarshana, Pradyumna, Aniruddha. From there, another quadruple forms. Here only we read it somewhere. See, there are the personal feature of Balaram, Mahasankarshana. Here only I read during these verses.
Here we have read a secondary quadruple form.
Somewhere read, Prabhu. 1 second.
Secondary, we have read it.
Primary. See again. See here. This is 23 here mentioned. See, angels past and various expanded Chaturvya, Vasudeva, Sankarsana, Pradyumna, Aniruddha are the primary quadruple. Primary, from whom all other quadruple forms are another quadruple. All other quadruple, another quadruple, another expansion. Same. Vasudeva, Sankarsana, Pradyumna, Aniruddha. Krishna performs past time with this. So first primary quadruple form is Vasudeva, Sankarsana, Pradyumna. From whom another quadruple. From through that all Purusha avatars, various incarnations, expansions comes play. See here, Mahasankarshana is very detailed explained here, 40 to 49 verse. Second Chaturvyuha. Second Chaturvyuha means see, first primary forms, right? First primary Chaturvyuha names are same only. Vasudeva, Sankarsana, Pradyumna, Aniruddha. Second Chaturvyuha also same names. Vasudeva, Sankarsana, Pradyumna, Aniruddha. So in that spiritual way, on the four sides of Narayana are second Chaturvyuha expansions. Again, they are purely transcendental. They are personal feature of Balarama called Mahasankarshana, is the center of spiritual energy. And here is the original children of the Purusha Avataras. What are the Purusha Avataras? There are different avatars there. Purusha Avatara, Leela Avatara, Guna Avatara, Shakti Avesha Avatara. Right? What are the Purusha Avataras? Deepa Mata, do you remember? Anybody?
Karnodakasaya Vishnu and Garbhodakasaya Vishnu and Kshirodakasaya Vishnu. These are the Purushas only.
Come from there only. Come from Mahasankarshana. Right?
Five avatars are there, probably. Purusha, Guna, Leela, Shakti Avesha, and there is one more. Shakti Avesha and other one.
Leela.
6, Prabhuji. There are 6.
So Guna, Leela, Rupa,
Shakti Avesha,
Yuga Avatar.
Yuga Avatar. What is the sixth one?
Purusha. Let us see. Purusha Avatara, Guna Avatara, Leela Avatara, Shakti Avesha Avatara, 4 ఇంకా Yuga Avatara.
5.
And 5 ఇంకొకటి
एक मिनट बेटा
Purusha, Guna, Leela, Shakti, Avesha, Yuga. One more. అది మన మెమరీ ఎంత కరెక్ట్
పురుష యుగావతార, పురుషావతార, లీలావతార, గుణావతార,
మన్వంతర అవతార.
లావణ్య మాతాజీ మీరు ఉండాలి. లావణ్య మాతాజీ నైస్. మన్వంతర అవతార ఎన్ని గుర్తుపెట్టుకుంటారు జీవితం. కృష్ణ ప్లీజ్ గివ్ us నైస్ మెమరీ. డోంట్ గివ్ ఫర్గెట్ఫుల్నెస్ ఫర్ యువర్ టాపిక్స్.
our memories are so bad ప్రభుజీ, నిన్న చదివి మనకి ఇవాళ గుర్తుండదు. మనకి అసలు గుర్తుందా మనం ఈ మొత్తం చదివాం కదా ఇప్పుడు దాకా. When I'm reading the first chapter, the first canto, all the chapters we are reading for the Bhagavatam marathon, everything looks very new, as if I have never read it. It's like that. But we actually went to all.
Yeah. See, that's the beauty of transcendental topics, Mataji, because that's where these great Vaishnavacharyas repeatedly, even though they know topics, but they repeatedly, every time they read, it gets fresh feeling.
Yes,
How will they get? How will they get? Because it's not a material subject matter. It's not material chemistry, science, physics, no. It's a transcendental subject matter. Transcendental means connects with Lord, connects with His creation, connects with His different forms. Beyond అదే కదా మాకు. We have to repeatedly read అంతే, వేరే ఛాన్స్ లేదు. Next time this is the thing. I will share already Raju Prabhu shared in this Veda Reading Club group. Next time anybody, now I have gone through some explanations. Next time choose this section and come up with there are different sections, 50 to 92 sections are there, like if you go through the chart, Akinchan Prabhu, Raju Prabhu, Lovish Prabhu, please try to come up with explanation next week. Yeah, that's today's Friday, right? Yeah. So try to read it, at least read and try to explain whatever let us discuss. Next another 2 calls, another 2 or 3 calls we will discuss only. It's okay, no problem. At least let us improve our explanation skills. Okay, try to read. This is very, very important, as Raju Prabhu said. Actually, always confusion sometimes. Even I also gets confusion after some time. After 1 month, again I come to the starting point. Again confusing. Let us read again. So take up any section. Raju Prabhu, Lovish Prabhu, Akinchan Prabhu, and discuss. We read up to 49 verse this section. Explanation of Adi, Sankarshana in Chaturvyuha. Yeah. Raju Prabhu mentioned, okay. Who is Swayam Rupa, personality of Godhead? Plenary portion. Okay. Lord Krishna is a Swayam Rupa, personality of Godhead. All other forms of Godhead beginning with Sri Baladeva, Sankarshana, Vasudeva. Okay. Baladeva, okay. From Sri Baladeva. Okay. Sankarshana, Vasudeva, Pradyumna, Narayana, and extending to the Purusha Avataras, Guna Avataras, Leela Avatar, Yuga Avatar. Many other, okay. Personality of Godhead. Now, see, ultimately, everything comes from Krishna. If I don't understand anything, Mataji, I just pray. Prabhuji and Mataji, I just pray, right? Okay, even though if I am not getting any understanding, see, you are the source. And I always quote myself that Bhagavad Gita, verse 10.8. Aham sarvasya prabhu. You are the source of everything. It's okay. I know. I have concluded. I am convinced that you are everything for material and spiritual worlds and everything. Source of all incarnations, expansions, right? Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita 10.8. Chatusloki Bhagavad Gita, first verse 10.8. But if we get the clear understanding, that is very nice. But sometimes I also confused. I could not explain. Right. Let us read. Let us repeatedly. The only option is let us repeatedly read and understand. Okay. So we took 16 minutes more. Thank you so much, Mataji's, Prabhuji's. Next week, Raju Prabhu took up any 50 to 92 section. Akinchan Priya Prabhu 93 to 108. Lovish Prabhu 109, 125, Deepa Mata 126, 133, Samyukta Mata 134, 141. Try to read and explain. Try to see. Refer. We have big sites online, you know. We have ISKCON Desire Tree is there. We have Right Source again. ISKCON Desire Tree is there. We have Vanipedia.org is there. We have Vedabase is there. If you are getting any doubt, through these three sources, you can see. Don't go outside of this. Outside of this, they write some other different, and we are again bewildering, not getting into it. So we are in the process. Brahma Madhva Gaudiya Vaishnava ISKCON Desire Tree is good place. Vanipedia is a good place. Vedabase is a good place. If you search it, Vedabase and put this, your question, something will come. Vedabase, Vanipedia. Your question and Vanipedia. You get the answers. If you please come up, try to come up for preparation and explain next week, and Monday, Tuesday, we will do again reading all these sections. Okay. Thank you so much for your attention and presence. By your association, I am getting purified. Yes, I have 100% confidence. I am getting purified by association among all of you, right? So let us meet all on Monday. Please take up any section and speak about it. I'll just open up. We'll talk. Thank you so much again. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhyeva patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavabhyo namo. Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda ki jai. Srila Prabhupada Transcendental Movement ki jai. Jai Gaur Hari Premanande. Hari Hari. Thank you, Lovish Prabhu. Samyukta Matadil, Mahalinga Ayan Prabhu, Deepa Mata Yakijan Priya Prabhu, our dear King Prabhu, Sandhya Mataji. Yes. So see you all on Monday in our calls. But association always there. Saturdays, Sundays, we meet wherever. Haribol. Have a happy Krishna conscious day.
Thank you very much.